Hello everyone. Let's see. Let's try to get everybody in here. Hello, hello, and welcome. Hi you guys. Welcome to my Craft With Me Live. I'm excited to be here today and thank you so much for joining me. I'm just gonna wait a few seconds until everybody starts popping in and then we'll get to crafting. Hello, Maureen, Amy, and everybody, hello. Thank you for joining me today. Oh, Allie, I hope you're feeling a little bit better. How's your wrist feeling? Allie hurt her wrist last week. Or broke it. Did you break it, Allie? First timer, welcome. Thank you everybody for joining me today. I'm so excited. Today I am going to be working in my little mini makers book club kit. I have the June release and I've already started working in it, and I'll do a quick flip through before we start working in it. But I also finished, I think it was April and May? I forgot. Or was it May, June? No, we're not in July. So, okay, April and May, I'm guessing. But I finished the Places one and I finished the Pep Talk one. And I thought it would be fun to kind of flip through them. I know I have a flip through of the Places on Instagram, but I recently finished this one and didn't get a chance to do a flip through for Instagram, which I will do and share with you guys on Instagram. But I'm going to do a quick flip through of these two. I love these little mini kits. They are perfect, especially like that it comes with stickers and a stamp set and cutout sheet and all that good stuff. So everything is done for you. And honestly, you don't need to use anything else. I do use a lot from the kit, and I do go through my stash and use whatever's in my stash that works with whatever I'm documenting. But I love this kit, and I say this all the time. I know a lot of people can't subscribe to these types of kits. Totally understand, but you can definitely make your own little mini traveler's notebook and play along and make your own little kit to kind of play along with everybody else. So you can do a little places kit and a pep talk kit and things like that. I would totally trim down a standard size traveler's notebook and create my own if I couldn't afford, getting the subscription from Everyday Explorers. But as always, everything I'm using is linked down in the description box. And when this goes on replay, I'll have the extras that I don't have in there. Sorry, I'm missing out on the chat. Thank you so much. Thank you. Hello, everybody, and welcome. I hope you're feeling better, Allie. And I hope it doesn't last too long. Okay, let's see. Yeah, the Places one is so, so good. It is really, really good. All of them are so beautiful, but I'm going to do a quick flip through. The little kits come with these tags that you can fill out and like document or add the date on there. But I'm going to share with you what I did with the Places. So with the Places kit, I documented my favorite places like around town and at home and things like that. Obviously, you could use it for travel, whatever you really want, your favorite parks, your favorite places to eat. It's just endless, honestly, the options. But I thought it would be fun to document the places we love to, or I love to hang out and do my thing kind of thing. So it was fun to put together. Again, it was so easy to put together because the kit has all the things. So I started with the little postcard that came in the kit, and each kit comes with postcards. And I documented my favorite spot to go walking with my son and our dog. We are more of the walkers in the family, and we are basically always walking Stitch. It's either him and I, me, or whatever, but I love this spot. It's one of my favorites. And I kept it pretty simple. I used washi tape. I used what's in the kit from stickers to stamping. And I also made sure to print out my journaling. Going to my parents is another favorite spot for me. I love going to see my parents. I love spending time there. It's just one of my favorite spots. So I just actually created my own tag here, I believe, and then used some of the stickers from the kit to kind of embellish. And I did kind of keep it cohesive where I just added like the title or the spot that I'm talking about. And I think I stuck to, no, I didn't. I thought I stuck to the same alpha stickers, but alpha stamps, but I didn't. I kind of played around with this one a little bit, trying to find my groove and what I like and don't like. Target. I love Target. And basically, when we were able to start going out again, I was back at Target. Like, I just love walking around. My favorite spot is the bookshelves and all the books. And I just love going checking it out. And of course, like home decor and stuff. So, documented a little bit about that, add some washi, stamping, so fun. It was fun playing around with this one. I think because it was new to me, I just kind of went with the flow and just created and not really worried about it. Let's see. Look at y'all. I'm gonna start doing some meetups, it seems. uh, yes, exactly, Amy. Same, same. Thank you guys. Okay. So I also documented my garden. I love my garden. I have, let's see, roses. I have all kinds of fruit trees from peaches, figs, pears. I have everything, you guys. I love my garden. And I love having my cup of coffee in the morning. I think I have a process video for this one, but I just, like I said, I used a lot of my own stash, but most of it was from the kit. So the stamping, the stickers, that was mostly from the kit. My craft room, of course, made it on here. So there was things that were from my home and then things outside of the house, right? So like the library, love my library. I think they reopened a week ago or something, so I'm really excited about that. And maybe I'll start going back to my library very soon. This one's my hood. It's literally my neighborhood. Love my neighborhood. It's so quiet, it's peaceful. I really enjoy it. We've been living in this area for like over 10 years, so it's just my place. I love it. I don't think I'll ever move out, only if I had to, but it's just one of my favorite spots and places. So this one was not obviously something we do all the time, but in 2018 we went to the Philippines, and that trip stuck with us, all of us. I mean, we've traveled a lot, and but that was our favorite vacation by far. And for some reason, I just wanted to add it. I really, really just wanted to add it in here, even though it's kind of off. This is not about travel and stuff, but it just worked, and it's my little traveler's notebook, so I added it. And I kept this one very simple. I used a larger photo for this, which I really liked. And this was my first time using the larger photo in a mini album, I think, and I really enjoyed it. And you'll see I'll actually do it multiple times in here. So next up, number 9 is my backyard. Again, love my backyard. I spend a lot of time there, just taking out Stitch and things like that, and having my coffee. When it's warm and nice, I like to sit out there. So it's one of my favorite spots. The pool is another favorite. I love the pool. The kids really enjoy it. Now, with my little niece, it's so much fun. I just love how much she enjoys it, and she just loves it when the kids show up. So I definitely had to add that into my little mini traveler's notebook. And then this is a little spot next to our home that we like to go shopping at, and lunches and dinners. It's another favorite, and this is where I decided to go with another large photo here. And when you do the large photos, it's so easy and simple, and it like obviously fills the space so you don't feel like you have to add more to it. Basically, I was just adding like a title and a few stickers here and there. Another favorite where we love to hang out and just walk around. and just breathe in the fresh air. It is the Green Meadows, and this is also close to our home, and I just really enjoyed the space. Another full photo. And in the end, there was these little boxes that were a part of the traveler's notebook. And I decided to document places I want to visit. So there's Rome. I've been to Rome, but my kids haven't. And so that's a spot that's been on our wish list, basically. We were supposed to do a whole Europe tour. If you guys have been following me, you know this was supposed to happen in 2020 and that got canceled. So a lot of these places were a part of our little tour that we never got to do. So I added them in there. Australia is one of them. So dying to go to Australia. We have Japan. That's one of our favorite. That's like a family want to go to. Hawaii, Europe. So there's so many in there. I love this one so much because it was just basically kind of like a, what is it? A bucket list. That's what it is. So hopefully one day, and I'll get to document those in a travel album. But that is my places little mini TN. So fun. It was a lot of fun putting this one together. And now I'll share with you guys the pep talk one. And I love that they come with these sleeves. They're just perfect to kind of keep them in once you're done. Let me see, I'm missing out so much on the tab. So sorry, you guys. uh, oh, nice. Working on it, your places. TN. I love that one. That one was one of my favorites. Let's see. Yes, I love the full pages. I do that a lot in my standard size traveler's notebook, but I usually don't do it in the smaller ones, and I really liked how it looked. So I think this one has more of them, no? I might have a lot of them in here. I'm not sure. I can't remember what I did for the pep talk, but I finished this one recently, so I wasn't able to share this. And I will try to do a flip through for Instagram so you guys can get a better look. But we can start. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Kathy. 12 by 12 pages like that, all photo. Oh, that's a great idea, like a full 12 by 12. I love that. I used to do that in my Project Life 12 by 12 albums, but now I don't work in 12 by 12s, but I love this book. I love these little kits. They're perfect. Anyways, let's get to it. This is the pep talk, and I decided to kind of, I don't know, use encouraging words to myself. I usually don't do that, and I thought that would be fun. Probably use photos of myself as well, quotes, whatever the case is, and that's what I did. So I used the postcard again that came in the kit. I have not filled this one out. I thought about adding quotes in here, or I just haven't decided, and I thought to myself, I'm just gonna leave it as is until I do decide. And I'm okay with that. That doesn't bother me because I'd rather do something I really like than just rush it, basically. So this first one, this one was really simple. I used a 4x6 photo and a 4x6 card that said, be someone else's sunshine, keeping it very simple. I felt like it was like an intro page, let's say. I do have process videos for a few of these spreads. And this one, again, I kind of play around with the sizes of my photos. I do this a lot until I kind of get a hang of the traveler's notebook, because if you're not familiar, these traveler's notebooks, every one of them comes differently than the other. This one has like 3 sections, but I believe this one had like a large one, and on the bottom it was dotted. So it takes me a bit of time to kind of figure out what I want to do. But I think with this one, I played with all of it, like all different sizes, stamping, whatever. But this one I just stamped, "You are amazing, remember that." Added some washi tape just to bring in a pop of color. I went with a 4x6 photo, and I actually really like this one. I stamped "You rock" and just kind of created a little embellishing on the side, just to fill out that space there. Keep calm, you're a good mom. This is something I always tell myself when I'm really angry with my kids. So at this one, I thought, because I'm talking about being a mother, I added a photo of the kids and I, and stamped my little title, added some washi, a lot of the stickers from the kit. I love the labels that come in the kit that you can cut out, and added those as well throughout the traveler's notebook. This one, I actually really liked how this one turned out. I also used, these are Studio Calico's, could have been, I can't I always mess up with the name of the stamp set. I think it's either Bradley or, I think it's Bradley Alpha Stamps. I'm not sure. But there's like a filler and the outline, so I used both and it turned out really cute. I love the green. Here's another full-size photo, really cute. It says, when we have each other, we have everything. And it's just a photo of my mom, my sisters, and I. Love this photo. It's from Mother's Day. And I just created a little cluster on the side. Again, I'm not trying to overthink things and just create and have fun with this. Let's see. Thank you guys. Thank you. Thank you, Allie. You guys are so sweet. Thank you. Okay. And then I think I have process video for this one. Any process videos, you will probably find them under my playlist, either Traveler's Notebooks or Mini Traveler's Notebooks. And this one I did it a little bit different, played with the sizes of my photos, and I was documenting things that make me happy. And obviously it says surround yourself with what makes you happy. So my kids, my parents, my niece, my dog, just little things like that. And I really like how that one turned out. I kind of was going with this whole collage kind of look. Another full-size photo. Choose adventure always. And I really had fun with this one. I did struggle, if you've watched my process video for this, I did struggle with the alphas, but it turned out pretty good. You deserve to be happy, so I'm gonna eat a cupcake if I want to. And keeping this one simple, created 2 different clusters here using stuff from the kit, I believe, and then just stamped you deserve to be happy. I had fun with this one, I like that. Work smarter, not harder. This is something I say to myself all the time, that, I don't want to overload people with my projects, let's say, or my videos and things like that. I want my videos to be good enough, and I don't have to work as hard to kind of share and inspire, if that makes sense, on Instagram or YouTube. And then also, making sure I'm scheduling things right, so I'm working smarter and not harder. And I love that. I always try to remember to do that. But I did like a 1 picture 3 collage. Does that make sense? So there are 3 photos of the same photo. I do this a lot. I love that look. And I kind of keep a white border around it. I had fun with this one and created a little cluster on the side. For the pages, let's get, yeah, what about, oh, I like that, Tammy. Oh, I love that, Tammy. That's a really good idea. I think I'm gonna do that. Thank you. That's a really good idea, actually. Next up is all you need is sleep. I like to sleep. Like, don't get me wrong, I enjoy sleeping. But in the morning, like, I just get up really early and I'm rushing and I'm like starting my day. So, all you need is sleep is trying to tell myself it's okay if you start your day an hour later than usual. So, sleep in, enjoy your time. So I love this one. really had fun with this. I used, the clouds are from Studio Calico subscription kit, I believe, and I have this eye stamp from an old Kelly Perky stamp, so they worked out really well. And then I just added yellow stars to kind of give a pop of color. And then I just didn't add any photos to this one and just went ahead and used my alpha stickers to add this quote. This took me forever, you guys. I hate alpha stickers. And I still feel like it's off. Like they're not, like the words are jumbled up together. But I tried. I went with it. It's okay. So it says, it's time for you to do for yourself what you have done for others. And this is basically, I'm, let's say I do a lot of things for people. I like to help people. And sometimes and I'd never expect something back, if that makes sense. But sometimes I get, what is the right word? I don't get what I deserve for being nice and kind and helpful, let's say. So I always try to tell myself, you know, stop doing it for others and do it for yourself, basically, if that makes sense. You know, it's just something I want to remember, basically. So I just use my alphas, hoping that I would use them up, but I don't know, it didn't look like how I expected it to come out, let's say. And finished off my book here with Choose to Shine, Embrace Your Journey, and a photo of myself. Very simple. This is a card. This one and that first one is a card from Close to My Heart. I think so. And they're just really pretty. Love the colors. They fit nicely, and it saved me a lot of time of stamping and stuff. So now that was my pep talk TN. So excited that I finished it. I'm trying to finish them within a month. Again, not overthinking things and just having fun, which I say this all the time. If you start overthinking what you do, it will take forever. You know, just have fun with it and create. Yes, see, I know. And it's also a female thing, I believe, that we are just so giving and we always want to, you know, be helpers basically, but sometimes it backfires and you're always in shock. Like I always tell myself, I'm never doing that again. I'm never sharing this with anyone. I'm never helping this person or whatever. And it's just, I don't know. I'm too nice sometimes to tell myself I need to be meaner. The little clear covers. The covers came with the kit. So when you get your kit, I'll show you what you get in the kit as well. But you get one of those clear covers in your kit and the card to store your traveler's notebook in. I definitely recommend to check out the link in the description box. If you have not seen what the kit comes with, I will share it in a bit, but you can see all of it on the website. She shares with you, Christine, on her site, all the components of the kit. Yes, let others learn joy of giving. Yes, exactly. So true. Thank you, guys. Thank you, thank you. Yes, exactly, Tammy. Like making sure that you're helping people who deserve it. Yes, exactly, Amy. Hi, Sabrina, welcome. I'm happy you made it. Hello. I know, Carol. That's the problem. I say I'll be meaner, but I never will be. It's just not in me. Okay, wait, let's see. Yes. The thing is with it's not the giving part. It's just when you are helpful with a certain situation, you're giving advice and stuff like that, and then that person doesn't, let's say, give you credit for that. Does that make sense? It's harder to explain, but it's more of in our industry, let's say. So I'm trying to be tougher about it and not like fall in that trap too much, if that makes sense. But anyways, let's check out. This is the Life Right Now kit. I've already used a lot of it, or some of it. And so if I'm sharing what's in the kit and it's not all there, it's because obviously I've used it already. But if you check out the website, you'll see all the stuff that comes with it. So it comes with 2 sheets of cutouts, and I already used those and trimmed a lot of them out. But there's labels, circles that I usually punch out, things like that, like banners. You also get 3 sticker sheets, and they're all so beautiful. I love the numbers. They are my favorite, and I use them in all the TNs. And then you get a stamp set, a 4x6 stamp set. This month's stamp set is so adorable. I love the little clocks and all the add-ons. So cute. Again, been using the heck out of it. And you get the little plastic thingy, my bobber cover or case for you to add your traveler's notebook in. Okay, you guys, I forgot to take that out of the room. That's my little open back and front door. It's annoying. Anyways, it also comes with the little booklet that shares with you how to use it. I tend to just look through this, but I try to make it my own and just kind of decide what I want to do with my little mini traveler's notebook. But it's so helpful because there's lists, there's ideas. So if you're kind of stuck and don't know what to do with your TN, this is definitely a great little add-on. And then I will share with you what I've already done in this one. Let me see. Yes. Yes, exactly. It's just you don't want to be used and share all your knowledge and then all of a sudden they stop talking to you after they got all the information. That's the worst. I always feel very small when that happens to me, and I don't like that feeling. Yes. You guys are awesome. Yeah, the colors in the kit are just gorgeous. Love, love the kit. Thank you, Kyra. Thank you. Okay, so let's look into this one real quick. Again, started with the postcard that comes, or the card that comes in the kit. And I actually shared the process video for this morning on Instagram, but I decided to document routines, currentlies, things like that in my traveler's notebook, or this mini traveler's notebook. I do that in my regular standard size from Studio Calico, but I thought it would be so much fun to just kind of add them all in this little traveler's notebook. And I used the stamp to add the little clocks. I thought it would be fun to kind of do a little checklist thing, what I do in the morning between this time and that, and just kind of played around with it. Really enjoyed the look of this and decided to stick to this format. So you'll see I did evening routine as well, kind of documented. Well, here's like waking up, feeding Stitch, feeding the kids, feeding myself, all that stuff, going to, work, or I work from home, so getting to work. So that's how I decided to do this. Then I did like my evening routine, eating, dinner, lunch, and all that stuff. I totally forgot to do, by the way, like afternoon routine. I think I totally skipped that, but it's not a big deal. Going for walks, all that good stuff, and then giving Stitch a bath, and then like, what else did I write? Reading, all that good stuff, cleaning. So kind of just pinpointing little things that happen throughout the day. I did watching and binging, basically. I'm sticking to whatever month I am documenting. So I think this is all like June. Yeah, June, beginning of June. So Well, some of the watching was from July as well, like end of July. But I watched Defending Jacob. You guys, it was so good. So, so good. I don't know why it took me so long to watch it. The Handmaid's Tale is my favorite. I've watched it from day one, from season one, and I'm obsessed. I have a feeling, I'm not even sure. I think this is the last season for Handmaid's Tale, and I literally cried every single episode since the new season released. And then, uh, sorry guys, I'm trying to. Is it possible to get the stamp without the rest of the cat? I don't think so. I really don't know. I would ask Christine from Everyday Explorer, the owner of Everyday Explorers, but I don't believe so. Thank you. Thank you so much. Okay, and then Mayor of Easttown. This was so good. This was recommended from a friend, and I binged watched that. I was like, why did I not hear of this? And couldn't stop watching. So 3 shows that I watched that, you know, within a few weeks' time and just documented a little bit about it and used some of my TV stamps and stars for star rating. They all got 5s, basically. And I'm still obviously watching The Handmaid's Tale. Reading. So this is what I read in June. I have a feeling like this is not June. What are we? We're in June now. So this is May's reading list. Okay, so this is what I read in May. See, I did not add my dates. You see, I stamped, but I did not add my dates on here. Well, these do have dates. Okay, I have to go back and stamp the date here. But I buddy read this with Elizabeth. You guys, hold on a second. I'm going to remove this because it's going to drive me nuts. One sec. Okay, that was so annoying. Sorry, I usually take it out just so it's not annoying. Anyways, I buddy read this with my friend Elizabeth. This was the Maybe in Another Day was our Reading with Hiba book club pick. This I've been waiting on for months to read, and I didn't even like it that much. I was so disappointed. But you can see like my star ratings were all over the place. But I read 6 books, so that was cool. And then currently eating. So I did a little list, like my tacos. I've been like obsessing lately with tacos and fajitas and things like that. So I documented that. I used my little stamps to stamp little icons on the side. Cookies, crumble cookies have become a favorite. So I just kind of documented my favorite crumble cookies. And then cherries and fruits and things like that. And I did that for number 3. Again, keeping it simple, but like you can see, I'm sticking to the same format basically. And today I'm going to be creating some more spreads for number 6. And again, I love those numbers. They're perfect. I love them so much. I've been using those nonstop. But anyways, we're going to use the kit, and I might go through my own stuff as well. I did pull out a few stamps that I thought I could use. I've been using this stamp set to stamp titles on like at the top. So I want to kind of stick to those alphas as well. And let me put these aside because I forgot to add or print journaling for a few days. So I'm just going to see if I even get to them today. But let's go with this right now. So this spread is going to be what I'm listening to. I'm sorry, I'm missing out on the chat. Wait, let's see. I'm missing out. Sorry, you guys. Watch Dead to Me. Yes, I watched Dead to Me. Money Heist. I never finished it. I think I got to like season 2, and that was about it, I think. Bridgestone. I don't think, no, I have not seen that. I should add that. Is it good? Where to watch? Let's see. I know. Okay, so Defending Jacob is on Apple TV. Handmaids is on Hulu, and this one is HBO. Mayor of Easttown is on HBO. Yeah, I think I saw it on HBO. I watched it there. Let's see. Yeah, the little shops, like most of the companies I work with are female business owners. They're like they do everything themselves. So I always recommend, like with Feed Your Craft. Who else? Christine from Everyday Explorers, Elise from Feed Your Craft. You can email them. They will reply to you, like personally. And the paper person shop is Kelly Perky, but Kelly has customer service representatives, so I don't think she replies personally to you. Maybe on Instagram, I'm not sure. Million Little Things. I watched season 1 or up to season 2 a while back, and then I kind of fell out of love with A Million Little Things. Yeah, I think I watched half of season 2 and then kind of fell out. Maybe I'll go back and see if I like it. Cable Girls. I have not heard of that one. Steph, I will add that. Me Too, love The Handmaid's Tale. I cry like a baby every episode at least twice. um, your Puffy Heart stickers, the ones with the mustard, those are from Feed Your Craft. They usually are linked in my description box, so check there, Sheila. But Feed Your Craft is my favorite puffy stickers for basic puffy stickers. Like she has arrows, hearts, circles, and I love those. I'll show you real quick before I start. So she has like basic, which I really like because they're perfect to add to clusters and keeping your spread simple. She has the hearts as well. And she changes them up every month. She has something like that. They're nice basic colors. They go with everything. Those are all Feed Your Craft. And I always buy doubles, always. Especially for the basic hearts. I think I have a quadrillion of these. So definitely recommend them. I always have them linked, I believe, because they are favorites. Okay. Ooh, that sounds so good, Kristen. Okay, I'm gonna have to watch the Cable Girls. Good morning, good morning. Okay. Oh, Bridgerton, I did watch that. I thought you said, like, I thought I read it Bridgestone. That's how I read it first. Yes, I did watch that. That was really good. I did watch that. Nice. Yeah, I cry all the time. But I'm a crybaby when it comes to shows. I don't know. I used to cry at Game of Thrones. I cried at everything. Okay, so I'm going to start. Schitt's Creek, I know it's very popular. I started it and wasn't impressed, but that's just me. Okay. So I'm documenting what I'm listening to. London Grammar is always like my top. Always, always. If you do not know London Grammar, you need to listen to them because she has a voice like no other. Her and Florence and the Machine, those two have beautiful voices. So my favorites, very chill music, love them. I discovered them years ago when they were so small, and now I'm so like as if they're my babies. Now I'm so happy for them because they're so big now, but they are amazing. And I'm always so sad that they don't do their concerts in Atlanta because I am like their #1 fan and they need to come here. And then we have Isaac Danielson, who's so young. Again, beautiful voice, very chill kind of music. That's my type of music. I love that chill, mellow kind of stuff, especially when I'm crafting. And then Zayn, who's another favorite. Love his voice. You know, I was one of those people that's like, what was he in? One Direction, right? Is that the band, the boy band that he was in? Which I wasn't a fan of, but when he like branched out and started doing his own music, oh my gosh, love him as well. So these I've been listening to nonstop like since May. They're literally on repeat, especially when I'm crafting or working. So I just added a little bit of journaling. Not journaling, actually. It's just like my top favorite songs from each one. And I'm thinking I pulled out a stamp set from Studio Calico that I might be using. We'll see. It's a concert music stamp set, but I can make it work because it's obviously like music related basically. So I trimmed those down. And before I stick the journaling down, I want to add my currently and like my title before I make up my mind where I'm sticking these down. But I did pull out, didn't I pull it out? Oh, there it is. And then the stamp set from the kit, I will use that as well. Yeah. So I'm going to stamp currently like I did for all the pages before that. I just stamped currently before my title. I like that. Like you like the music when you're on hold. That's like elevator music, right? Yes. Yeah, you see, okay, so it's not just me with the Schitt's Creek. I'm not gonna use that one. I think I'm gonna use my close to my heart black ink. I just didn't get it. I didn't find it funny, basically. I like more like Veep and stuff like that. But Schitt's Creek, I just didn't get it. But I know a lot of my friends and my crafty friends love that show. Sorry, so Kathy said something. It says subscription postage is a flat rate of... Oh, I'm sure that's a typo for sure. I doubt that very much. Or maybe, Kathy, don't you live in the US? Do you live in the US? But I think that's totally a typo. Yes, London Grammar. So these guys are London Grammar. They're little bands. Her voice is gorgeous. Music as well. And this is Isaac Danielson and Zayn from... Are they One Direction? I can't remember the name of that boy band, but he's on his own for a while. And I love his voice, love his music. When your stamping no longer clings to the backing. I wash it just with Sabrina with dish soap, and I just wash it, let it dry, and it should stick back on there. Because I have that happen to a few of my stamp sets that I use over and over again, and it worked. Okay. Okay, I think I'm gonna stamp my title now. Wait, did I miss something? Oh, okay, oh, yeah, okay, I got it. It's so hard to keep up with the chat, you guys. I'm so sorry. Tick it over and over. Oh. What is that, Steph? I don't... Yeah, see, sometimes they stick to the opposite side. But, so you just stick it on there and you keep stamping it out or off, like for it to stick. Sorry, I don't get that. Oh, welcome, welcome, Sam. So happy you're here. I hope you're enjoying yourself. Stamps need cleaning, but yeah, sometimes you have to clean them. It's really just dust and, you know, it's not a big deal. They'll stick back on. It's just because we use them so much and they get like so much inky and stuff. Oh, I didn't want to use black. Okay. Let's go with a pop of color. I think I'm going to go saffron. Yeah, let's go with this one. Okay, so I'm going to wipe that off because we added black on there. I'm just going to stamp listening. Let me see something real quick. Oh my gosh, where'd it go? Okay. Sorry, you guys. Okay. Yes, Zayn Malik. Exactly. An adhesive that sticks. Oh, why do I not know of this? The stamp and it will stick to your block. Oh, that's so smart. Interesting. Yeah, I just use dish soap and I wash them. Like I'll just put them in a little container or whatever so they don't like fall in the sink, and I just wash them. So definitely recommend it. I have stamp sets that I love so much and I use the heck out of them, and sometimes those like just won't stick anymore. So once I do it, let it just dry really well and you can stick it back on and it works. Okay. I'm trying to make sure that I get, sorry. My son traveled today to the Carolinas, North Carolina. So I'm trying to see, he's sending me messages, so I'm just making sure that everything's okay. Sorry, so that's why I'm looking at my messages while I'm chatting with you guys. Maybe I should just stamp listening. Currently listening to. And then I could probably put headphones or something. Let's see. And what have you guys been up to lately? Oh, that's, yeah, I would try washing it. It might stick, Nicole. Thank you. Thank you so much. Yeah, he went on a little retreat thing with his friends. He's really excited. So he promised to message me once he gets there because he knows I go live. So don't forget. 2 nephews graduated. That's so awesome. Congratulations. I love that. I love graduations. Such a big accomplishment. I love that. My week in the life pages, days of the week. Nice, Heather. Yeah, that project needs prepping and planning for sure. Or it's like all hell breaks loose. Oh, Carol, maybe you'll bump into Lath. Yeah, you don't need to pack. No need to pack. Let me tell you about packing. He literally, I told him, did you pack a towel? And he was like, no, I'm just gonna leave it to listening. So he's like, why? I was like, because you're staying in a lodge, you need a towel. It's not a hotel. And he's like, I don't need a towel. So anyway, his friends tell him. I'm like, go ask. So he asks, and his friend's like, yeah, you need to get a towel. Bring towels. So he leaves this morning. Made him breakfast, said goodbye, all this stuff. And I had a feeling he forgot to take a towel. And then he messages me. He goes, guess what? I was like, what? He goes, I forgot to pack my towel. I was like, oh. I just write back and I say, no comment. And he's like, okay, yeah. Yeah, it's okay. I'm going to stamp actually, let's check first for my kit. I've been trying to do that, to check the kit first and see if I can use anything from the kit before I like start stamping and stuff. So let's see. I mean, I could add the currently, maybe, not sure, no. Okay, this, see, the problem is a lot of it says like, this is what life looks like. And basically I'm kind of documenting listening to stuff, but maybe I can use some of these and maybe some of these. We shall see. So what I'm thinking is like not stacking them because they'll probably get too blah if they're all like underneath each other. So I am going to do it this way. I kind of play around with this. There's no right or wrong way to do this. We are just having fun. I think by far, I think this is gonna become like my favorite just because how I size the photos and the journaling and stuff. I just love the look of this one. It's just different, you know what I mean, than the ones I did early, like the past few months. So it's become, I'm starting to love this one more. And because it has my currently's, this stuff I love. I know, right, Carol? Maybe one day. Oh, wow. You know, it was hot here, but it was rainy all week. All week this week. It's supposed to get hot and warm next week. Yeah, that's what I told him, to either grab something from Walmart, Target, or something. And his friends were really sweet. They're like, oh, I got two. You can use one of mine. It's just like, this kid's. Okay, I like this. It says on repeat, so I'm thinking to stamp that. Does it fit in this circle? Let's see. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna stamp it in the circle. Sorry, trying to see what you guys are talking about. Another lockdown, Tammy. I'm so sorry. That just, I'm gonna do the orange. No, let's do the blue one. No, back to the orange. I think the orange has the thinner stripe. That sucks. Well, you know, we're not on lockdown or anything, but I'm not out and about. The summer still sucks to me. Like, I think last year's summer was bad. I think this one's even as bad. Because honestly, it's like, there's, you know, we were so worried about planning something for the summer because it was up in the air kind of thing. So basically, we didn't plan anything for the summer. We were still worried. I'm still worried because there's just so much travel going on. Um, so we're home. Lath is the only one that has been enjoying it. I don't know if I even mentioned this, but they've got a job and he's been working and doing his thing. So he's, out of all of us, the one that's like out and about all the time right now and enjoying life. He's been cooped up for too long, I guess. Okay, so that's that. I'm gonna stick this maybe here up top. Oh, that doesn't look like how I thought it would. Okay, so we're gonna put it here then. Okay, I think I'm just gonna do that. That was not planned, but it's okay. Let's stamp this guy. I'm trying to see if there's something that I can use. You know what? I know what to do. So some of these stickers, like you can use them kind of like background style. They're kind of like washi. So what I'm thinking, I'll trim off some of it, like a little bit off. Because I do want to bring in color. I do want to use the kit, even if it's like little tidbits here and there, if that makes sense. So is that even straight? That's so off. I can't put my head in. I don't want it to show on camera, obviously, but it's hard to do it if you're not like right on top. Okay, I think that's straight. It's okay. It works. Actually, I think I'm gonna stamp this here. Okay. And then I love this. So I might actually see, and this is something that happens to me all the time, and I don't mind changing my mind as I go because things pop up in my head. I'm like, no, I'm gonna do this, no, I'm gonna do that. This is listening. I don't know if I should re-stamp that. Oh, does it fit in here? Okay, I have a different idea. Okay, I'm gonna stamp this. Some changes going on. I should have used my Close to My Heart black ink, but this is gonna work. I don't know if this is gonna look good or not, but we're going for it. Listening. Okay. And I might stamp this like right above it. Like that. And then we can add this back. This might have to be trimmed a little bit. Sorry, you guys, I missed, hold on. That's good to hear, so I'm not alone. It's so good to hear. Because I feel bad that we're not doing anything, but I still am worried, you know, especially like around the world. A lot of people are still struggling. A lot of people haven't gotten their vaccines yet, so it's okay. It's just one of those summers. And I want to add a little something here. Maybe I'll stamp this. I love the stamp set, by the way, from Studio Calco, like the music stamp set. As you can see, it's very loved and used because, and look now, see this one's not sticking, but it's perfect for concert goers like me. I love to go to concerts and music lovers. So, okay. I think that's good with the stamp. I want to use a little bit from the kit. I know I want to use some of these stickers. They're just so pretty and I don't want to not use them basically. So I'll probably add the currently down here. Let's see what music to use for your IGTV. I subscribe to Epidemic Sound, and that's where I get all my music for YouTube and Instagram, Sabrina. It's a monthly subscription. It's worth it for me because like I have the YouTube channel and I love my music, so you don't get copyrighted. Okay. It kind of looks like it needs something, but oh, I know. Let's just do washi tape. That's like my go-to anyway when we're just gonna do some washi. Because I feel like I have a lot of color, but it still feels bland. Does that make sense? So sometimes to keep it just nice and clean, because I still want it to be like nice and clean and not cluttered. Just add a little bit of washi. Maybe I can add some down here too. But because this washi is thicker, I might have to cut it or trim it down. Or I can leave it actually. Even if it goes over the photo, it's not a big deal. Or you know what, I can do this and slide it underneath my photo. There we go. Okay, I think this looks good. What do you guys think? Maybe I can add one of these. Yeah, I wish some of those circles worked, but they don't. Okay, so I think I'm good with that. And then we can move on to the next spread. You can see me questioning myself if I wanted to add anything, but we're leaving it as is. So this is, this needs more tape. I didn't add enough tape to that. I think that stamp set had music notes. Yeah, it did. Did I like scatter it? Or even I could, you know, even the star, hold on. The star might work. I can add it in black and, oop, and a little bit of the yellow as well. And then I'll add it in yellow. See how that looks. I don't know. I like this. I like tiny stars. Not big on the big stars. I don't know about you guys. I have such a hard time figuring out how to use big stars. Let's add some here. Probably a few here. Okay, back to the black real quick. It's okay. And then the music notes. Okay. I think we're good. I'm leaving it. Because if I start adding more stuff, I'm going to get mad at myself. Okay. We leave that now. Hello, Marine. Welcome. I'm so happy you made it too. Thank you, Carol, for that suggestion. Okay. So next up, I have apps. So for the apps, like currently always using. So we're going to be using this stamp set and this stamp set for now. I think I pulled out my digital stamp set from, yeah, from Feature Craft. Okay. So what I thought I would do is I'm going to trim these down because at first I thought they were just going, again, like laying them on one side. But I decided to do the whole, like how I did my books and what I'm reading, what I'm currently reading. So I'm going to trim. I'm trimming. So basically I'm going to put one in each box and then add the journaling next to it kind of thing. So I will talk a little bit about that in a sec. Let me just trim these down. And by the way, I know a lot of people ask me this, like, what size is your photos? What size did you do this? Honestly, I never measure. I just make the size, like, if it looks good, while I'm like making that size or resizing or whatever, I just use it. So I never know what size my photos are. A lot of times when people ask me, I'm like, oh, I go back and check and I actually measure the photos to let you guys know because I really never measure. So if you ask me now what the size of these are, I don't know. I just, like with a book like this, a traveler's notebook like this, I do measure when I start my traveler's notebook, I measure the box just because if I'm going to be journaling or printing photos, I make sure that they fit. Does that make sense? But I never measure like every single photo when I make it. I just make sure, oh, is it 1.5? It's 1.5, it'll fit, we're good. So I don't know what the width is or whatever. I hope I'm making sense, but that's just how my brain works. Okay, I think that looks good. I'm just gonna stick them down. Or should I just put them all on one side? Like that. We shall see. We're trimming down the journaling as well. Okay. Oh, I have a gaming spread. I printed photos for my games, by the way. The games I play on my iPad or my phone. This is literally just like the apps that I would use for basically every day. So I'm doing a whole one for games, believe me. I love my games too. Especially in those times like when you're waiting on something, I don't know, in the car or wherever, doctor's appointment. Games are life. This is not straight, is it? Oh, there we go. I'm like putting it in there the wrong way. Okay, there we go. So I'm going to trim these down. Sorry, you guys. With the trimming, I think that's my Instagram journaling. I'm just trying to match these up. So really you can use these traveler's notebooks for whatever you want to, honestly. I'm trying to stick to what Christine's suggesting them to be, like places and stuff, obviously because the kit is themed that way. But you can make it your own, basically. And there's so much inspiration from the creative team as well. So always like check out their photos and how they use the kits or how they size their photos, because everybody, you know, does it like makes it them their own. Okay, this is my Audible. So I am documenting, and this one my apps, and these are my like go-to apps. I have more, but they're not all gonna fit, so I just decided to go with 6. Obviously my Libby app, because I'm a reader and you get free books and free audiobooks. Like, who says no to that? YouTube, obviously, because I am a YouTuber. I love YouTube. I think it's even better than Google search when you're looking for a tutorial or something on anything. Then we have Audible. Love Audible. It has all the books that you can't find on Libby, let's say, or you don't want to wait for the hold on Libby. So Audible's my like my go-to as well. Canva, creating all my little things for work, for YouTube, for Instagram stories, all that. Love Canva. And then and logos and whatever the case is. Then we have Instagram. Obviously love my Instagram, and podcasts, all the podcasts, all the love. So I'm going to be heading these as is. I like how that looks. I think there's not going to be a lot of embellishing. Obviously, I made those pretty big. I didn't notice, again, because I never measure. If I measured, I'm trying to see if I want to move them. What do you guys think? This way? I actually like that. Or keep them lined up. Let me know. Mary, I type my journaling in Pages. It's either on my phone or my laptop. You can size little boxes to whatever size you want. So like I said earlier, I measure my space of journaling, make a little box, and if I wanted 6 boxes, I'll do 6 boxes on Pages with your measurements, and then you just type your journaling and print them. Once you print it, it's the same size that you had the boxes at. It's really simple. Yeah, I know what you, but I find a lot of games like that through ads. Canva tutorial. Oh, I'm not even that good, Stephanie. I'm still learning on Canva. I discovered things. The best part was when I discovered that you can add a photo and then remove the background. That was like an aha moment. And it probably was sitting there on Canva for ages. And I think I discovered it this year, the beginning of 2021. Wait. What's the top book one? This one is Libby. This is it connects to your local library, and you can get ebooks, audiobooks through that app. So you get all your free books and audiobooks through your library on that app. Okay. Yes, you need a library card for Libby, but it's so easy to like, it's amazing. Once you get Libby, I don't go to the library as much or as often. Obviously with COVID, it was closed, but you get all the books basically through them. And it will go to your Kindle, or it will go to, yeah, it sends it to your Kindle, connects with Amazon and sends it to your Kindle for your ebooks, and it will download it in the audiobook will download to the Libby app, and you can listen to it. I love this app. Podcast. This is the Apple Podcast. Is it called Apple Podcast? I think so. Yeah, it's the Apple, and yes, you can listen to it from your phone. Any Apple device, basically. I think I'm sticking to this. I like the style more, you guys, so I'm gonna go ahead and stick that down. Yeah, Sabrina, I did say that I use, or I'm subscribed to Epidemic Sound. An Epidemic Sound is a subscription-based music site. So you subscribe to it, and you can download all the music for videos, Instagram, all that good stuff. I use it because I don't want to get copyrighted on YouTube or Instagram. So it's just a monthly subscription. But I subscribed to it this year. I've been on YouTube for 4 years now, I think. Yeah, I think it's been 4. And I recently subscribed. So I'm just going to do that one. But you can get really good music on YouTube Music, YouTube Play. I can't even remember. And it's free. Audiobooks in your mind similar to reading. Yes, I do. I definitely can. Sometimes, I'm going to tell you this, sometimes if the book is complicated or confusing a little bit, or there's a lot of characters and it jumps back and forth, sometimes I'll have to return, like especially if I'm working and focusing on something else, I'll find myself being like, wait, what happened? So I'll go back. But majority of times, I love my audiobooks. I get to read more with audiobooks because if I'm cleaning, I have it on. If I'm doing stuff that doesn't need major focusing, audiobooks are the way to go. Yeah, exactly, Kathy. Podcast comes on your phone, and it's by Apple. Oh, Android. But I think Google has their own podcast app that has basically all the same podcasts. Like all these podcasters, I think that's what they call them. Like they're on all the other apps, not just Apple. Okay. So sticking everything down is done. Let's get to our title. Now, this is the problem because I stamp listening, currently listening. Do I stamp currently listening again? Oh, or I can do currently favorite apps. Yeah, actually, let's do that because I'm not listening. These aren't listening. What's wrong with me? I forgot. See, you guys, actually, I'm going to drink some water because I've gotten so thirsty lately. Okay. Now I'm not focused. Sometimes I think to myself, I should change the time of my live because I get hungry halfway through, and then I can't focus. I always complain to you guys about food because I'm like a huge foodie. I love my food. I hate being hungry. Oh, thank you, Lena. Thank you. Lena, the alpha I'm using, I do have it linked in the description box. Everything I use, I always add it in the description box. This one is from Everyday Explorers. It's called Mini Explorers. And it should be linked because I've been using this one in my TN lately. Currently, we said favorite or fave apps. I mean, I think favorite would fit. It might. I don't know. Let's see. So we shall see. It's a great format. It's very simple. It's easy. Definitely recommend it, Elena. Almost stamped it in black. I don't want to stamp in black. I'm trying to do my titles in color because I always like my go-to is always black. So I've been trying to change it up a little bit. And I think I want to go with my, is this the Peachy Keen? I might go with Peachy Keen. Or you know what? Actually, no. we shall go with this. This might work. Okay, I'm going to try this first to make sure I like it. Is that feeling? I like it. Yeah, let's go with it. And there's purple in the stickers and stuff, so it might work. It'll be okay. So let's go for it. Sorry you guys, I'm missing out. Let's see, Audible for several years. Oh yeah, I got a really good deal on Audible the other day, because I stopped Audible for like 2 months or so because I got like a really good deal on Libro FM, and I started using Libro FM, but then Audible, I swear, I think they know that you left them for somebody else. They sent me, oh man, I just hit, like, see what I just did? It's okay. So they sent me a little offer, and I was like, oh my gosh, I think I'm gonna take this offer. So it was like 4 months for $7 a month, basically. So instead of paying the $15, you pay the $7 for your audiobook, or like your one credit. Thought that was amazing, so I grabbed it. So now I'm back to Audible, even though I have like a few credits that I haven't used yet, but that was just a really good deal. No problem, Sabrina. Oh yeah, Sabrina's like, I have the same problem. Get really angry when I'm hungry. Yes, exactly. There's loads of podcast apps for sure. I would definitely Google that. Works, I listen to Audible all the time. Yes, best time to listen to a book. Oh wow, Lena. Attorney. That's wild. Yeah, exactly. Like you can just listen to it and not even worry about it, you know. Not everybody, like a lot of times you just don't have time to sit down and hold a book because it does take time out of your day, but you really want to read. So I'm just gonna stamp, by the way, fave apps. But yeah, I'm all for audiobooks. For both. I love audiobooks. I love my Kindle, my e-reader, and I love books. But I just don't have space for any more books, you guys. It's crazy. I literally just ordered new bookshelves because I'm doing like a whole library room for reading. I can now. We have the space. So once those bookshelves come in and I get my books up there, and I'm gonna try to purge. I've decided that any books that I didn't like that I read and didn't like, I'm just giving them away. I'm done on holding on to books that I didn't like. I'm gonna be able to like if someone, like when my sisters come over and say, oh, what is this book about, is this good, I want to have all the books on my shelf, books that I loved or liked at least, you know. So that's happening in the next few days, so I'll actually share with you guys before and after photos once that happens. Uh 15 minutes or so. Let's see. Yeah, when you have a 45-minute drive, for sure, audiobooks are a great way to spend that time. Okay. grumpy and always accepts the offer. I love that stuff. Okay. Okay. Now I have to figure out what I want to do. Like sometimes I wish I was in the chat room with you guys. That would be like chatting with you, not have to worry about like chatting and crafting at the same time. Maybe I should stamp this one somewhere here. Actually, this is a good time to see if I can use any of these stickers. You know, the slice of life, I think works. I'm going to do this. I'm going to put this down. I don't like the rounded stickers, by the way. I know it's, you can't really see it, but it bugs the crap out of me. Like washi's not rounded, so my stickers don't need to be rounded. Okay, I'm trying to get this off my finger. Okay, that did not come out straight, which is okay. We'll just try again. All right, there we go. And then I thought I would stick the slice of life. Kind of just create a little thing going on up there. And I thought I would use my all digital stamp set from Feed Your Craft. You guys know Feed Your Craft Tuesday is having a major sale. So if you have any, like anything in mind that you've wanted to buy from Feed Your Craft, put them in your shopping cart and get ready, because you don't need a discount code or anything. Everything is going on sale because of the 7-year celebration for Feed Your Craft. So a lot of old, like sold out stamps are coming back, and so you don't want to miss it. This might come back. I love this stamp set. It's one of my favorites. So this is perfect. It says audiobooks, podcasts, and I think ebooks. I think that's what it says. So I might stamp that on sticker paper and then trim it out and add it somewhere here. So why I'm deciding to do this on sticker paper is because there's not a lot of space in between my journaling and my little photos here. So when I stamp it on sticker paper and trim it out, I can use it as an embellishment, a flat embellishment basically, and I can add it anywhere I want. So I'll show you in a sec what I mean. I'm thinking of adding it in between like my Libby or my like Audible. So the sticker paper I use is always linked in my Amazon shop, by the way. I've been using this sticker paper forever. I try scrapbook.com's, which is great, amazing quality, but for like the amount you get with this pack from Amazon, I think it was much cheaper and you get more. I can't even remember. I haven't bought any for a while. So I'm thinking I'm gonna add it here. That's cute. Let's see what else we can use from this. I'm always apologizing because I missed the chat. I really apologize. If anybody's asking me questions and I haven't answered, I'm so sorry. Yeah, Ali, you know, I've been thinking of doing like Zoom. Yeah, there we go. And Steph is saying the Zooms free up to 100. Yes. I think that would be so much fun to do like a Zoom. Yeah, and it's free. That way I can craft with you guys and chat with you, because I always feel like I miss out so much from the chat room. And I still want everybody to chat, you know, but I want to be involved. No, they don't ship overseas. I'm so sorry about that. It's been, I think they stopped this year. Yes, the best party on Tuesday, Etienne. And the stamps are so cute. Like the new stamps, the new releases are beautiful. Yeah, I do the reading with Hiba on Zoom, and it's so much fun. I love our little Zoom meetings for our book club. Yes, Tammy is with us in reading with Hiba Book Club. It starts at 10, Carol, Eastern Time. I'm trying to remember if it's a 24-hour thing or 2-day thing. Etienne, isn't it 2 days, the sale? Etienne is with us on the creative team. Yeah, Tammy is with us in the club. You are very welcome, Kathy. I love that sticker paper. I've been using it for ages. It's like a favorite. It's like my go-to. Oh, like the now streaming is good. Well, that doesn't work. Or listening up. I like that. I'm going to stamp this one. I wonder if this fits in any of the... Yeah, it does. Okay, I'm going to use one of the labels because I want to use the kit, you know? And even if it's like a little bit here and there, it doesn't have to be full-blown kit only, but I like adding tidbits from the kit. And all cut up, captivated. I'm trying to see if there's anything else. All I need is Wi-Fi and a full battery. That's cute. Okay, love that stamp. It's just perfect for anything like you're documenting that's digital. It's perfect for that. I know a lot of people trim the cutouts beforehand, but I don't do that. I feel like when it's still on the sheet, I'm using it more. But once I cut them out, it's like I forget I have them. Does that make sense? So that's why a lot of times I try to wait, you know, for the longest time before I start cutting out anything from cuttables or cutouts or whatever they're called. Okay, so we're gonna add this guy. Yeah, it's so big. Maybe down here. Okay, I can move this. I have to be careful because I usually print my journaling on just printer paper. I just noticed that this needs more tape. But yeah, I'm cheap like that. I don't go like with thick, heavy stock stuff. Only if it's like going somewhere where it's not protected, let's say. But here it should be okay. Okay. I think this is cute. This turned out really cute, you guys. Okay, I think I'm done with the stamping using the stamp set from Future Craft. And going back to my stickers in my kit and trying to find, I'll probably add a word sticker. Maybe the here and now. Maybe not. Thought I would. Okay, we're going back to grabbing my washi, my go-to grid washi. I just tore it. This washi, like once it goes low, I buy more. This, I think, I used to get it from, oh my gosh, I think it was Etsy. I would buy it from Etsy. And then the person I used to buy it from jet up her prices like big time, which is fine, but it's washi tape, you guys. Like, so to me, like, I don't want to spend that much on washi. So now I get it from Amazon. That's so off, but it's okay. I'll just use one of these to balance that top. And that way it doesn't look that off. Okay, I think this one is done too. That's enough for one spread, one tiny spread. All right. Let's see, not crafty. Can you tell me what alpha stamp set you are using? Yeah, this is the, I just mentioned it, Elena. It is linked in the description box down below. This is from Everyday Explorers, and it's called Mini Explorers Alphabet. And it should be linked. I think I linked them. And if I didn't, always, like, if you DM me, basically I always have everything linked in all my videos. If I used it, it's linked. But if you can't find it, you can always DM me on Instagram. I'm always happy to help and share links and all that good stuff. The sale is, so they have 7 new stamp sets that are releasing on Tuesday at Feed Your Craft at 10 a.m. Eastern Time. And everything on the site is on sale, basically everything. You don't need a discount code or anything. Everything is marked down. They're celebrating the 7 years. So you just go in and shop and add to your cart. I'm going to be sharing a whole unboxing on release day for the new stamp sets, and I'll actually do a process video as always, and I'll have all the links for you guys. But the new stamp sets are gorgeous. So, so pretty. Yeah, like, don't miss it. Definitely Tuesday, 10 a.m. Eastern Time. Yes. Okay. So, this one is good. I don't think I'm going to be adding any more. So we did this one, which I really like. I love that yellow. I'm just a yellow person. I love yellow. So that one turned out really nice. And then, I don't know if I have time for this one, but I also want to document currently enjoying, either currently loving or currently enjoying. So like sister time. This month I've spent so much time with my sisters, like May and June. A lot of like sister time for sure. Really enjoy it. Of course, Stitch and his beautiful face. I just enjoy him so much. Brings me so much joy. Maybe I should do it a grateful. Yeah, I think I'm going to do this like currently grateful for sister time, for Stitchy, and of course my garden. I'm telling you, look at how pretty my flowers. I'm going to share with you guys. I have 2 of these guys. They're just so pretty. And this year, because we've gotten so much rain, they are beautiful. So yeah, I'm just that type of person that will grab whatever drink in hand and go out, chill, just even if it's 5 minutes, just to kind of recharge and come back in or do my thing, you know, work or whatever. I didn't journal, so I don't have my printed journaling out yet, which is okay. But what I thought would be fun for this spread is, sorry, I don't want to shake my camera, but I can use this for my sister Lovin'. I know I have a sister stamp set, which I will probably fetch for it. Sorry, you guys, you're going to be shaken again. I'm sorry. Let's get that up there. Okay. And obviously I want to stamp the currently from the stamp set, and I'll use that. This can be put away. I think we use that. But I want to stamp currently. Enabler alert, yes. Always enabling. I'm so sorry, you guys, but I say this all the time. I would never enable you on anything I wouldn't buy myself or take advantage of. Like if I wasn't working with Feed Your Craft and they were having a huge sale on their stamps, I will be the first in line. Get my hands on some good prices and stamps maybe that have been sold out and I really wanted and they bring them back. Like I totally don't want to miss out on that. So I have to share with you guys. Yes, Tammy and Steph do have Instagrams. You guys share your Instagrams here in the feed and the chat if you like. I don't mind at all. You guys should all, follow. Get so inspired by everybody. You guys are amazing. I love that. Like keep reloading and reloading until like you get to see the stamps. I would share all of it if I could, believe me. But I can't. I did share a little teaser on Instagram. It's just I can't share more than that. But I promise 2 more days and you'll get to see all of it. I think I might go with yellow again. It'll match the green really nicely. Maybe we'll go with the lighter yellow. And it just brightens everything up. Because anyway, it's a beautiful, bright spread. So we said I might go with currently grateful for or currently enjoying or currently loving. I'm going to do loving because I love my sisters. I love Stitch and I love my flowers. So I'm going to do loving. Yeah, let's go with that. That yellow's so pretty. I love that the bright yellows and the mustardy yellows. Okay. Okay, let's see. Oh, I totally understand. Yeah, I always say this, like anybody who wants to share their Instagram in the chat is more than welcome. Or if you're on YouTube and you have a YouTube channel, you're more than welcome to add it here. I don't mind at all. We can all kind of get inspired by each other, Sorry, you guys. Okay. So that was Leith. I'm back. Okay. He cracks me up. This kid will send me, like, because I always remind him, don't forget to take pictures. So he'll send me pictures. I'm like, what is this? Like, what am I supposed to do with this? He does it on purpose. He's like, what? You don't like my shoe? Or you don't like this picture of the floor? But then he'll send me good ones. But he always has to start with like these ridiculous photos. So I also want to let me see that family stamp set here and see if I can use anything. Oh, could have just stamped that. I like the heart, so I might go with this little heart here and stamp that. Maybe just on sticker paper? Or should I just stamp it directly? Actually, trying to think, you guys. You know what? I'm going to stamp it on sticker paper, probably add washi or something, and then add that over the washi. Does that make sense? I think so. We're gonna try it. And because I'm stamping on sticker paper, I can use my Paper Person Shop's ink pads because these suckers they bleed through everything. I can't even explain it, but really, they bleed through everything. But the colors are beautiful. And it always needs time to spread out evenly. So if you stamp it and you feel like, oh, that looks very blah, just wait a few seconds for it to spread out. Okay. I'm going to trim this guy out. And then we shall add it. I'm just gonna probably end up using some washi tape. And I'll also look at the kit stickers to see if I can use any of them. I've been up so early today because they've had to leave so early. Oh my gosh, it feels like it's getting to me now, the waking up so early. Okay, let's see what washi I'm using. I'll use this guy. I love this washi. It's from, whatchamacallit, Archer and Olive. Oh my gosh, that was like a brain fart. Archer and Olive, beautiful washi. Just trying to measure this. See, I get it right. But they have been sold out of this washi forever. And honestly, I just want it back. I'm so bad at sticking washi, cutting washi, all of it. But I just want to get another pack for myself. Okay, I'm gonna probably have to cut that. Yeah. I swear you will never find a worse washi tape sticker or cutter than me. Or even I can't stick these down. Like, they never come out straight with me. There we go. Okay, I just need to cut the end of this. There we go. At last. And then I'm gonna add this guy. I'm sorry, you guys. I feel like, holy moly. Wait for me to reply. Okay, go back. Olive yellow. You know, some yellows work for me, Amy, that I can wear. Not all the yellows, for sure. But I think mustardy yellow goes well with my olive skin, so I'm good with the mustardy yellow, but I don't know about the bright, bright yellow. Yes, Etienne, I think it's the weather. A lot of rain is helping our flowers grow. Okay, I have loads of washi, but I do try to use them, especially in these types of notebooks. It's really like a good place to use up those washis. Oh my gosh. That's the worst, Etienne, when you stay up so late and then your body just naturally wakes up early and you just feel like you need a little bit more sleep, or you're so groggy all day. It sucks. I have coupon codes for Archer and Olive. If you check my links on Instagram and some of my Archer and Olive videos, I always have a discount code. I think my discount code is 15%, if I'm not mistaken. But I know I have it linked in my Instagram, and I have the code and everything. I forgot what the code is, you guys. I'm so sorry. If one of you guys could check for me. It's in my Instagram link. I know it has a Hiba in there, but Hiba what? I can't remember. And you can get that discount. Thank you, Ali. Thank you for reminding everyone. Okay. Yeah, you just have to find the right yellow for your like skin tone. Yeah, because I can't do the like the bright yellow, like this type of yellow. It would just look really off on me. But the mustardy yellow works really well. My friend, she's a redhead, but all the yellows look gorgeous on her. All the greens. Every time when she wears green, I'm like, oh my gosh, that's so pretty. And we go, and I'm like, where did you get that? She'll say Target. So we'll go to Target. I'll try it on. I was like, why does it look so good on you and it doesn't look good on me? She goes, no, it looks lovely. I'm like, no, it doesn't look the same. But, you know, it's definitely skin tones for sure. I think I'm gonna add this. I think this will like kind of balance things over here. So I'll add this. I'll make sure when I type out my journaling, it's either, you know, it goes, I can put my heart underneath it or something, or it goes around my circle. I'll just kind of play with it. That's the beauty of doing the journaling after. I usually do that. I journal after I create, but like when I'm going live, and obviously I want you to see like the full picture. This would have looked really off if I didn't have my journaling typed out. So that's why I do it like when I'm doing my lives or whatever, because it does take up a lot of time. But I think I'll do that. And then we said we can use the stamp set as well, and the stamp here. Snapshots of this time, recruit today's highlights. I like this slice of life. I'm going to use that one too. I'll probably stamp that in the bottom portion here. So as you can see, close to my heart, sometimes the colors will bleed through. If that bothers you, I would stick to Studio Calico inks in this traveler's notebook because they don't bleed. I don't know why, but they don't. But again, if you're stamping with a type of stamp that's a filler stamp like that, most of it will kind of bleed through, but not, or ghost, let's say, not bleed through completely. And then I'm going to stamp like this, so happy to be together would look cute. I'll probably stamp a little heart as well, maybe in yellow. Let's see. So basically this one's like turning out to be like a small tiny layout. I'm gonna stamp that in like yellow. Not same yellow up there. Here. So cute. Have I said this before? I think I have said this before. It's the little stamps that get me all the time. That little heart stamp. Oh my gosh. Love the little stamps. They're my favorite. There is actually a stamp. Oh my gosh, if I remember it. Now I can't remember. It was just like one of those office stamps. I can't remember, maybe I bought it from Michael's or something. And I literally bought it just because in that stamp set, there was these little tiny clouds. I'm going to show you guys real quick. Let me grab it. And it's one of those stamps that I put these stamps together myself. Okay, so the stamp had these little clouds. I don't know if you can see that. They're like tiny. And the splatter, like water splatter. And those, like, there's a couple of these, so that's why this one's clean. But those are the only ones I used from the whole stamp. And recently I've cleaned out my stamps, and I've been sticking my stamps, like I'm taking them apart. So if there's a stamp set that I only like a few of the stamps, I'm taking them apart and just keeping the stamps I like. Like I cut these out. I cut this one out because I didn't want the whole stamp set, and I only wanted this, so I kept it. I've been starting to do that. I think it was Laura Wansick who mentioned she was doing this, and I thought, that is so smart. Like, why keep a whole sheet of stamps when you don't need, or you're not in love with the whole stamp set? So I've been doing that, but not with all my stamps, just a few stamps that I know I don't use often. So let me see. Elena, the sale starts Tuesday at 10 a.m. Eastern time. And I believe it's for 2 days, if I'm not mistaken. Yes. To do with the rest. I will give it away, which I wanted to mention. Let's tidy this up, and I wanted to talk about this. It's good you reminded me about this. I am going to be doing like a little de-stash. Okay, so I've been working my craft room lately, just getting rid of things that I don't want or I don't use anymore. As you guys know, like I'm very lucky to work with a lot of companies that send me product. And also, you know, I've been scrapbooking for so long that I have a lot of product. I do not like to keep anything that I don't like anymore or I don't want or that's not my style. So with that said, I wanted to let you guys know that I'm doing a de-stash. I believe with how it looks right now is I will have at least 10 little boxes, the USPS boxes. And I'm thinking of doing a little sale. I haven't decided how much I would sell the box, but they will be full of stamps and things, mostly stamps. Used. Some of them are used, some are brand new. But what I thought I would do is whatever money I make off of those boxes, I will donate them. I'm still looking at where and what for what. But once I decide and I finish destashing and cleaning up my craft room and I know how many boxes are out there, I might announce it like on Instagram. I don't know. I know it's going to be chaotic. I know it's going to be chaotic, but I really want to share these things with, you know, my followers, and because I know they're beautiful stuff and I don't just want to give them away, but at the same time, I don't want to sell them because a lot of the stuff is sent to me. So it just doesn't make sense to sell them and make money off of them when I really didn't pay for them. Some of the boxes might have stuff that I bought. So we'll see. I have to go through these. I'm telling you guys, there's a lot. So I will mention it before I announce it so you guys can prepare. And we'll figure it out. I don't know. It's going to be chaotic. And I think it will be fun, like, you know, donating it. Everybody, you know, can use the stamps. I don't think I'm going to share what's inside the box because it's a lot of stuff. But I'll share real quick with you. Like, hold on. Let me grab a pile of what I'm talking about. So when I say I have, this is just one little pile from my Studio Calico stuff. I have 3x4s and I have 6x8s. So these aren't things I dislike, but like something like this. This is like a cheerleader stamp set. I don't have cheerleaders. I never documented cheerleaders. So I've never used it, but because I'm on the creative team, they send me this stuff. And I feel bad that it's sitting in my stash, not being used, but I can't share with you guys every single stamp that's in the box. I'm just literally going to put them up for sale and you get what you get. You know what I mean? Another thing like hockey. I don't have any hockey players. So you'll probably get things you might not use, and I hope you like forward it to somebody else or give it to someone else. But there's also really good stamps, like these are good. Like the cat lady. I don't have a cat. I don't ever document cats, so it goes in my pile. So you can see like 3 of these never used stamps. So they're good stamps. It's not like I'm giving you something bad. I hope that makes sense. This is one I've used, but slightly used. Like I've only used 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 stamps on here. It's a beautiful stamp set, but I have so many stamps that are similar, so I felt like it needs to go. So basically that's how I'm deciding. They are not bad stamps. They're still usable. A lot of them are brand new, and I want to share the love and send them off to somebody else. But at the same time, I think it's a great way to make money, to donate to something that's important to me. Make notes of what. So what I'm thinking, Carol, with the situation about which brands, most of these brands have their names on here, so you should be able to know. But because I have so many piles, let's say like so many Studio Calico stamps, what I decided to do is make a box just Studio Calico stamps. And I'm gonna ship it to whoever grabs it first, basically. You know what I mean? And then I'll have a box that's just full of all kinds of different stamps, like different brands. It's just really gonna depend. I'm working really hard to get this done, but I'm halfway through. And I'm hoping that I can get this ready and done by the end of the month, and I can like put it out there. Thank you guys. I'll take hockey. I wish I could send a stamp to each one of you guys, but I'm not lying when I say it's so, like, I get so busy and behind. I feel so guilty when I tell someone I'm going to send something to them, but I never get to it because I just have so much on my plate. So much, you guys. I can't even explain to you. This week has been chaotic for me. So it's just easier for me to make a few boxes, sell them, and I know when people pay for something, I have to send it. You know what I mean? It's like, I'd be like, no, they paid, they have to get their stuff. So, but obviously I don't want to take your money, so I want to donate it. Here's the spreadsheet. I think that should still work. I think Laura Wansick has a whole video on Instagram, if I'm not mistaken, or YouTube. I'm not sure. I would totally watch it. She shares how she pulls apart her stamps, puts them on different sheets. Yeah, and that's how I got the idea of just removing some of the stamps that I really love, but I don't like the stamp set. And that way I'll keep the ones I love. Thank you, Kathy. Where you only keep a stamp from. Oh, so with that one, Carol, basically, I put them aside. They're not much. They're not many, basically, but I kept them together. So I kept the stamp set together, and you'll probably see, I don't know if that stamp that I cut out is in here. You'll basically see like a cutout spot. Like, I wish I could figure out a better way, but at the end, I'm trying to save myself some time. I don't even know where I put that. But anyway, it's basically you'll find like an empty spot cut out, but it's not many. Literally, from all of my stamps, I only cut out 1, 2, 3 right now. But everything else, it's intact. Yes, those are about an inch and a half, by, I can't, 4. Yeah, an inch and a half by 4. Because these are, yeah, I think so. I'm sorry, I never like measure, so. Like, there we go. Steph shared Laura's. She's on Instagram and she has a YouTube channel, but she's not much on the YouTube channel. She's more on Instagram, and she has loads of IGTV videos on there, sharing all kinds of tips and tricks. She's awesome. Definitely check her out. Okay, you guys. So I'm going to wrap this up. I promise I will keep working on my little destash situation and sharing with you. Hopefully I'll be done very soon and share with you when it'll go up so you guys can prepare and be ready. And then I'll know exactly how many boxes I have anyway. So that's going to be fun. That's going to be crazy, but I think it will be really, really good to clean out my craft room and get things done. Because I really thought I would do a giveaway as well. I might keep a few actually and do a little giveaway for you guys just in case somebody missed out or whatever. So, but yeah, it's time for me to go drink a cold glass of water. I talked so much, and check on the rest of the familia at home. Thank you guys, and eat something. Reload days, yes. No, I promise I'll mention it. I'll put a timer thing on Instagram so you guys can prepare. So it's not all of a sudden, it's up there and everybody's like, "What? What is this?" Thank you guys. Thank you so much for joining me. You guys are awesome. Maybe next weekend we're gonna move it to Saturday other than Sunday, because I think Sunday is Father's Day. So I'll let you guys know beforehand and what time. Yes, get some dinner. Thank you guys. Thank you so much for joining me. I appreciate every single one of you. Thank you, Carol. Yes, you guys have a wonderful weekend or the rest of the day, and I hope to see you guys very, very soon. Thank you guys. Bye. Thank you. You guys are awesome. Bye, guys.